guys, so today is another special collab video. It's called Weather the Weather, and we were supposed to do something around our favorite weather. And some of my favorite weather is a really good thunderstorm, especially at night. So that's what I went with. I did some dark kind of stormy colors. We also were supposed to attempt a technique we've never used before. So I did a drop swirl in hopes to create something that looked a little bit like rain. So we'll see how that came out. Like I said, this is a collab. It is a worldwide collab. So a lot of videos will be going up throughout the day. Make sure you check that hashtag so that you can see all the other wonderful creations that are posted throughout this day. And with that, let's get going. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. So today is a really fun day. It is a collab soap day. If you've seen any of my videos, you know what's going on right here. It is heat transfer method. It's how I pretty much do all my soaps anymore. I would like to get back to a spot where I can have a choice, but realistically, this is where I'm at right now. So, if you do not know what heat transfer method is, give you a quick rundown. I just dumped lye into this, which is my water with my silk in it. Gonna mix them together really, really well, get all that lye dissolved. Then this water, which is super hot, is gonna melt these butters and oils, which are my hard butters and oils. And then we'll go from there. So, you can see this. I don't know if you can see, there's steam just pouring off this. Alright, lye's dissolved. So now we do the transfer. Oil. Alright, well, I'm gonna stir this all up, get it nice and melted, and I'll bring you right back. Alright, so as you can see, there's no chunks left in here of any of those butters or oils, which means I can move on to the next step, which is adding these. Those are my liquid oils. It also has buttermilk powder, kaolin clay, and sodium lactate. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop those in here and then get that all stirred. Don't drop it. Come on, powderies. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Go, go. So, I'm going to be totally honest. It is 10 o'clock at night. I haven't slept in days. I'm feeling really sleep deprived, really slap happy right now. Also, there's a really high chance you can hear my kids' music in the background. They're obviously sleeping because 10 o'clock at night. And they have like lullaby music playing. So if you can vaguely hear that in the background, yep, that's what it is. Alright, so I'm gonna be really, really honest here. I am so nervous right now because I am like hardcore winging this soap, guys. I have a vague idea of what I want to do. Like I know the technique I want to do. That's about as far as I got, and then I just ran out of time. I was like, we gotta do it. I grabbed a fragrance off the shelf. I did look it up to make sure it was one that supposedly doesn't misbehave, but just kind of grabbed one off the shelf. I grabbed a bunch of color packets and said, I'm gonna figure this out as I go. And pray it works. Otherwise, I guess you guys are gonna get a front row seat at my disaster. Yeah, I am not well prepared for this, and I am feeling really, really anxious about it, which is probably why I'm still sitting here stirring a bunch of oils that don't need to be stirred. So let's split them up. Okay, let me think about this. Got my base color. Boom. And then three colors I want to do on top. All right. Well, I think I have enough containers. So, yeah. I'm not going to blend this until I put each color in and keep them separate because, so I'm attempting a drop swirl, which means I need the layers to stay thin. Which is also why I'm still stirring this. I'm trying to break up that buttermilk powder. It'll get blended. I just want to make sure it's as evenly dispersed as possible. So I'm trying to get rid of any big clumps before I split it and blend it. Probably should have been more precise about like figuring out exactly how much I want to fill my base before my drop swirl, and I didn't. So let's eyeball it. Like I said, guys, I am like hardcore winging this right now, and yeah, sorry, just not super prepared for this. Life has been life, and it's been busy. And time got away from me before I realized, oh crap, that Collab soap is due. I need to do it. Here we are. So, the fragrance I'm going to go ahead and use today is called Volcano. It's a knockoff. This one's by Crafter's Choice. I don't have the fragrance notes in front of me. I will have to get those for you in the description below. I tried to find a fall fragrance that I thought made sense for this soap, which I haven't even explained to you. So I'm doing a drop swirl because I want it to look like rain. There's going to be little clouds. Hopefully it all comes together. But anyways, so I tried to find a fall fragrance that I thought worked for that, because like this is going to be part of the fall release. I should do a fall fragrance, right? But I couldn't do it. My fragrances, I'm weird. They have to make sense. Like I could have just thrown honey almond in here and been like, boom, there you go, fall. But then that didn't make sense for rain to me. This is Silver Graphite Mica by Micas and More, by the way, going in here. Since I gave you a lot of heads up there. So anyways, it didn't feel right. Trying to find, I'm sure there's one out there, like, really, there probably is. I just don't have one. So I couldn't bring myself to get one. Volcano is more of a summery fragrance. And yeah, whatever. Collab soaps are special, right? They're special. Did I just put Silver Graphite in? Okay. Pretty sure I wanted the black in the base, but oh well. Change of plans. Didn't really have an idea, right? So can't mess it up when you don't have a plan. Guess that's one good thing about winging it. Can't mess it up. Because you don't know what you're doing anyways. Okay. So like I said, I'm trying to keep these fluid, so I'm gonna go ahead, add my fragrance here, blend it, pour this, do colors, you know, kind of keep this in sections as much as possible to really try and keep anything from getting too thick. I've seen drop swirls done with a thicker batter, no problem, especially Katie over at Royalty Soaps does them all the time. I've seen her with a variety of batter thickness, but I have not attempted this particular technique before. So I'm going to try and keep it thin and give myself plenty of time to work. So, gonna blend it. I'll bring you back when I pour it. All right, I think we're gonna go ahead with that for this layer. Dun, dun, dun. So there is nothing special about this bottom layer, just dumping it. Oh, that looks pretty good actually. You can't see it, I'm sure, because my camera setup sucks. It is not like that nice overhead view where you can see what I'm doing inside the mold. But let's just say I am actually happy with where that filled up to. Think it's a good spot actually. Probably could use a little more. We're gonna have lots of rain, I guess. Could have used just a tiny bit more to fill that up. So we had maybe less of the drop swirl rain, but you know what? Again, winging it. So can't really mess it up all that much. Just go for it. I made a mess already. All right, so that's it. It's kind of a weird color, but you know, going for a stormy sort of night, so it works. All right, so starting with our lightest, we'll say this is our lightest. It is Caribbean Blue by Nurture. Blues, kind of a pain in the butt, yet I continue to use them quite often. I've realized I've done a lot of blue and blue themed soaps. Need to fix that probably. Do something besides blue, Becca. That's the plan for fall. Should be getting away from blues. Yeah. We'll just end up doing a bunch of green or brown. Apparently I like to pick one color, focus on it. Ooh, sparkles. So yeah, it is what it is. Apparently I do blue soaps a lot. At least I feel like I do blue soaps a lot. To go back and actually look. No, my first collab soap was blue. My last collab soap had blues. Because it was the Aqua Spa. My baby powder soap had blue in it. A blueberry muffin soap had blue in it. So yeah, we've got a theme here. I do blue. And I've definitely used this Caribbean blue a couple of times. Actually, maybe this is only the second time. I did use it in my last collab soap though, so there's that. All right, well, let me blend this one. Actually, just kidding. I'm not. I should do all my colors, duh. Yeah. Pregnancy brain. And the fact that it's 10 o'clock at night. Probably contributing to that right there. But I caught it, so that's good. Before I let it become too much of a problem. It doesn't really do me good to blend one blue when we're supposed to be putting them all together for the drop swirl. Okay, so moving on, we have Magic Blue Mica from Micas and More. This one appeared in my very first collab soap, which was the winter soap, which, by the way, after I complete this soap, I will have participated in a collab soap for each season. They've done a year full of collab soaps. So that, to me, is very exciting. I started it in the winter, I did spring, summer, and here is fall. So I've made it a full year around the Collab wheel, and it has been really fun. I really enjoyed it. I was really nervous about YouTube videos, honestly, when I started. It's way out of my comfort zone. It's not really my thing. But I was like, well, this collab is really neat in the sense that, like, it challenges you. It gives you something very specific to focus on instead of trying to think of something. And it just, like this, you know, encouraging you to try a technique you've never done. So I just found it. I was like, yeah, I want to try this. So I was like, let's do it. We'll try it one time. And I was like, I'll probably only do the collab soaps on YouTube. And the next thing I know, I'm posting way more than that because I'm oddly having fun. Like, I'm enjoying it. It's outside my normal wheelhouse of kind of things I do. But that's been really nice. So I hope you all have enjoyed maybe some of them as much as I've enjoyed making them. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna put a little more of this in there. Because, like I said, blues are a pain in the butt. They're tricky to get blue, especially with certain oils and such. I am okay if they're not crazy vibrant woohoo blues. We're doing a dark stormy night, so I mean, it kind of works out. And as if I haven't said enough of this, I'm winging it. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and blend these three, and I'll bring you back. So, first off, baggies are bad. This is why baggies of mica are bad. They are so messy. For some reason, I keep torturing myself with buying them in baggies. And that's because I'm a cheapie. And I get on there and I go, oh, but I can save 40 cents a piece if I buy it in the baggie, not the jar, blah, blah, blah. Take my advice. Spend the money. Don't do baggies. Anyways, these three are blended up. I did add a little bit more of that magic blue mica to this one. It was coming out a little bit too gray for me, but I think we fixed that. Got nice blue, kind of a blue-green, and our black, which is a little darker than I was planning. I wanted it more of a gray, and I got a little happy pouring it in there. Anyways, okay. I'm gonna take some deep breaths. Here we go. Let's attempt this drop swirl. Well, that was already too much. Oh boy, let's try this a little bit slower. I don't know if these are set up enough yet, guys. Oh shoot. Oh, so the bottom layer may be too set. Well, it's okay, we'll create a drop through this layer, right? Let's go back to this. Since I kind of did a lot of that blue there in the beginning. Yeah, so I mean, this is basically it. You kind of just, from my understanding is from watching a couple YouTube videos, you just kind of do these lines back and forth. and it's supposed to create this really pretty pattern. See if mine turns out that way, because the ones I've seen are beautiful and they have this kind of abstract raindrop look to them, so I was like, oh, let's do that. And then I didn't take enough time to prepare, to make sure that I felt confident in the whole thing before going into it. And then it's 10 o'clock at night, so I'm really tired. I have killer heartburn and it's making it hard to focus. And yeah, we're doing it. I'm dying inside right now because I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to wait 24 hours to cut this. I need to know if it worked. Did I create decently, maybe kind of that looks like a drop swirl? Did I create something that looks like rain? Oh, this poor napkin is a mess. I'm also slightly dying inside because I don't know how I'm gonna go to bed with this heartburn. Whew. I am really, really lucky that I tend to have pretty uneventful pregnancies, generally really symptom-free, but I do get heartburn, every single one. This is my 4th pregnancy, and there's not been a pregnancy I've not gotten heartburn, and I get it really early, and I get it really intense, to the point where water gives me heartburn, which is like, really, that's probably the one thing in the world that should not be giving me heartburn. The upside to that is I eat whatever the heck I want because I'm gonna get heartburn anyway, so what's the matter? There's no like, oh, I should avoid that, it's spicy. I should avoid that, it's red sauce. I don't want to give myself heartburn. The way I work, I'm like, gonna get heartburn one way or the other, what does it matter? Do it. Enjoy it, eat what I want. I'm gonna suffer no matter what, so might as well enjoy it before the suffering, right? All right, let's get these last little bits out. I didn't grab my wannabe chopstick, aka my giant barbecue skewer, to do anything pretty with this top, so I think I need to go grab that. So I kind of like this. I don't know. I can't actually get like live feedback and be like, what do you guys think? Leave it this streaky, kind of stormy look. Should I swirl it and try and give it a stormy look? Decisions, decisions. I suck at decisions. Only you could ask my husband. That poor man. Well, I think I'm gonna leave it. Mostly for the sake, I don't want to go find my barbecue skewer. AKA being really lazy right now. And I'm not even ashamed of it. Whatever. Alright, last one. Down. Oh. Back in there. I'm liking the contrast of those blues. Kind of made more of a green with that Caribbean blue, which I am okay with. That was actually, okay, it wasn't the plan. I can't say it was the plan. I had no plan. But when I saw it, I considered for a small moment adding more, and then I was like, nope, I like it. So let's leave it. Okay. Next part is glitter. turquoise glitter from American Soap Supply. I don't know. Probably should have done just like an iridescent glitter, since I didn't do any like striking blues. Also black glitter. Maybe those would have been better options. Oh well. This is what I grabbed. Like I said, I just kind of ran and grabbed stuff off my shelf and went, I gotta do this. So, blue glitter it is. Now for the fun part. So I grabbed the wrong liner for this. This one does not have my markings, so I know where my bars get cut. But we're gonna go anyways. The topper are these little clouds made to look like moody little stormy clouds, because the rain has to come out of something, right? It doesn't just magically appear. So I'm a little concerned this might not be set up enough to hold these. No, it is not. I'm gonna have to hold off on that and put these on in a little while. So we'll fast forward that. So it is 9:40 the next night. This soap is out and it's got to get cut. So, like the way it looks from the outside. Let's see if I got any actual drop swirls in there. Trim the littlest bit off and we will see. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. So I'm gonna be honest, I am really nervous about cutting these because these clouds are gonna make it a little tricky, like it's gonna be close. Oh, yes, I think that worked out pretty well. Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is that is exciting. This is still pretty soft. I probably should have given it a little more time, but honestly, I'm exhausted. I am just exhausted, and I am super ready for bed. But I've got to cut this tonight because we are starting our first day of school tomorrow, which means I also have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. So it's a really busy day. So I've just absolutely, yeah, that cloud was a little far back. Nicked it just a bit. Oh well. So my lining up on these clouds was not perfect. That one's a little funky looking. Oh wow. The swirl looks really nice. Oh boy. Anyways, we are starting our first day of school tomorrow. I got a doctor's appointment. It's like, it is a really busy day tomorrow, and I'm going to just, I've got to cut this soap tonight and edit the video tonight, and I just, all I can do is think about, like, man, I want to go to bed. I don't know, guys. I think these turned out really cute. Besides the kind of wonky cut I ended up with on that one. It's a little weirdly curved because I was trying to get the cloud in there. Whatever. Whatever. They smell phenomenal. I think the cloud is really cute on top. And I think I actually managed to like execute a drop swirl, which is pretty exciting. I'm laughing at it because I'm looking at these bars and they just look so funky. Oh my goodness, this cloud's gonna be wrong. I can already see that. But anyways, I'm gonna deal with figuring out how to fix my screw up on misplaced clouds. But until then, I'm gonna just say thank you so much for stopping by and watching this. If you liked it, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to keep up with any other soaping adventures. Hit the bell button so you get those notifications. And this will be part of my September shop update. I am not going to give you that exact update right now because I'll say the wrong day, but it'll be on the screen here in just a couple seconds. Thanks again so much, and have a great day.